got a bite. I always like to have a little wild turkey on hand around Thanksgiving. Cheesy, but it works for me. So, our turkey is finally done defrosting. By now you've seen a couple of my side dish videos with the cornbread that was semi-successful. It tasted really delicious, but the outside was a little well done. And the scallop potato video, which was amazing. Some of the best potatoes I've ever made. So if any of you are going to be cooking a turkey for the first time, like I have, just know turkeys take about 4 to 5 days to defrost. So getting this video out a little bit later than I would have liked, but at least now we can get started. If I can figure out my apron. So, the plan for this turkey, as I think I mentioned in some of those other videos, is that we're going to be doing a Cajun smoked turkey using Tony Chachere's seasoning, as well as going to be trying Tony Chachere's injection butter. So I'm also going to be trying what I've been reading a lot about. When you do your rub, you put a layer of mayo on the whole turkey. And what this is supposed to do is, as the turkey is cooking, the mayo slowly breaks down over the entire length of the cook. And basically that's just going to be acting like it's basting the turkey entire time. So you don't have to keep coming out and basting your turkey as the mayo breaks down. It's just constantly, the fats in the mayo are just constantly basting your turkey as it cooks. So supposedly you don't taste the mayo, it just creates a really juicy turkey, locks in all that flavor, and is constantly basting. So we're going to give that a try as well. So stay tuned. Alright, let's get started. Just going to make sure it's nice and dry. Put this guy out here. So we're going to be spatchcocking this. That's how I'm going to try it today. Let's take out all these fun innards. I already took out the giblets, that's the turkey neck. Or as, little kids like to think, the turkey's you know what. Let's get this guy down here. So yeah, as I said, we're gonna spatchcock the turkey, which is, we're gonna cut out the backbone here so the turkey can lay flat, and that provides a more even cooking out on the grill, and maybe even less cooking time. So we got a nice sharp kitchen shears. You're gonna find where the backbone is. You just want to cut along each side of that backbone. One side free. A lot of fun, huh? That was fun. Go dispose of this. You see it's starting to come free, but we want to sort of split this breastplate right here. So that we can really lie flat. Use a knife to sort of get that free. Now during this process you can also sort of just trim off everything that we're not going to eat, like this giant big flap of neck skin. Just get rid of this. Just use this shears for this. At least this is what I've seen the people do on YouTube. Like I said, we're doing this for the first time together, guys. So you can see there's like these little rib bones. I've seen people just get that out because that's another piece that we don't eat. Just makes it cleaner when we're cooking. Just get rid of these. Cut those right out. Let's just test to see how this is laying out right now. Not quite flat yet, are we? There we go. We're going to try to get rid of this breastplate here. Should be able to just pull it out. There we go. That's out of there. Ugh. This is not a pretty process. But now, look at this. This is what we call a fully spatchcocked turkey. Now that is going to cook beautifully, or so they tell us. So, now the next steps. I think I'm going to inject this first or last. Let's do it last so we don't push the injection back out. So, you say to tuck these wing tips underneath like that. Dry this sucker off a bit more. He's got really wet. Okay. So, first we're going to season with, we're going to do the mayo rub and the seasoning, and then we're going to do the injection. So before we do that, we just sort of want to, if you've ever seen anybody do this before, but just want to get under the skin, sort of separate it a little bit, so we can get some seasoning and rub underneath there, but just do it very carefully. Just sort of pry it open like this. It looks really, really nice, doesn't it? Get that open. Just do it on this side. Just turn this around. Down to the breast here. Breast. Right, we got get that separated. So I'm just gonna do this by, instead of mixing, I'm gonna mayo it and then put the Creole seasoning on. So I'm just gonna get that skin, some mayo in underneath the skin. Just rub that mayo in underneath the skin. Let's get the flip side. Alright, let's coat this underside with seasoning. This fucker over. Get some of the seasoning underneath. Now, let's coat the outside of the bird in mayo. Rinse my hands once again. Actually, I think I'm going to pause before I put the seasoning on this top side. I'll do injection and then put the outer dry rub on. I got this big bag. So, the directions on the 20 Chachere's injection butter says to use 1 ounce per pound of bird. So this is a 13-pound bird, so we're going to need 13 ounces of this injection. This might be the whole bottle, who knows? Yeah, whatever. Let's just dump the whole thing out pretty close to it. The bottle itself is only 17 ounces. Screw it! Screw it! And then what I'm also going to add is a little bit of the old Louisiana Red Rooster hot sauce to this as well. As well as, uh-oh, what's that? A splash of wild turkey bourbon? Whoopsie! How'd that get in there? How did that get in there? Let's get some injection in here. And let's inject this bird. So, it says you want to do 3 injections in the breast, 1 in the leg, and 1 in the thigh. You insert it. And yeah, sort of. Sit, put your finger over it. Pump up. Look at that. So cool. think that's enough. Dry off some of this injection. Okay. Get a little bit more mayo on here. Alright, now it is time to season the top of the bird. And we're gonna get this sucker out on the fire. Cajun smoked turkey, guys. I'm really excited about this. Can't wait to eat this with those potatoes I made. Did I tell you guys about how delicious those potatoes were? Did I say it enough? They're seriously some of the best potatoes I've ever had. And I did it! Alright. What do you think? That guy seasoned up enough yet? I think we're ready to take this sucker to the grill. Here we go. Alrighty, so our turkey's all prepared now. Our grill is sitting at about 300 degrees. I have some hickory in there. Let's see how this bad boy comes out. Alright, let's get the sucker on here. So it's been about an hour. I'm just gonna check out the temp and see how this cook's going. Wow, this bird looks beautiful already. It's been only an hour, guys, and I actually think, fuck, it's already done. Maybe even took too much. I'm gonna get this guy off. Wow, this is a glorious looking turkey. I can't believe it cooked in an hour. Look at that. Oh yeah, spatchcocking is the way to go. Just gonna try a little piece of this meat. Let's let some rest before we try the rest, but look at this. That is juicy and tender. Well, happy Thanksgiving. There's one thing I'm thankful for. It's that my first turkey cook turned out pretty darn well. I'm gonna carve into this a little bit. We'll film that, but after it rests. But this is delicious. It's got that little Cajun kick. The meat is juicy so far from what I tried here. That's exposed to the breast on the underneath. Mmm. It's really delicious. I hope everyone has a happy Thanksgiving with their families. Right now we're watching this documentary on Amazon called Rumble about Native American musicians that pioneered the rock and roll movement. It's really great. I'm going to actually be putting out a Thanksgiving related playlist that is inspired by this movie, as well as we watched The Big Chill last night, which was a really great movie about just coming together with old friends. Had a great soundtrack, and this was a really nice way to spend the holidays. My God. That is best right there. This is even better when I cook the turkey legs alone. My grandmother would always save the turkey legs for me and my father, and we get to take them home and we eat them as leftovers the next day. So here goes my favorite part. Happy Thanksgiving.